I'm tell you about Child Protective Services. If you have no plans to be in your child's life and do right by your child, don't breeze in and out. Just let your attorney know. I have no plans to do right by my child. Drugs mean more to me than my child, and I'm just going to keep moving. You understand? Listen, pace. Is there an application? All right, probation, there's no application. Court is calling 2026 CR 005509 State versus Jamison Pace. Can I have parties announced?
Brandon Fred for the state.
Danielle Cranbrook for the defense.
And are you Mr. Pace?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
We have your
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Pace, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
I do, Your Honor.
State proceeding as presented?
We are, Judge.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility. Follow your plea. If the court, $1 fine. If you have plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yeah.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yeah.
Mr. Pace, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, you will be deported, denied re-entry, and naturalization. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I did.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 27 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Did you understand that to be your plea? State defense, is that the plea?
It is, Judge.
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, any such motions? Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
Judge, you have state exhibit number 1, including all attachments.
All right, state you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
I did.
Again, did you understand you have a right for a jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Please.
Anything you would say on behalf of your client?
We ask the court to follow me.
All right. Who is Jessica Guzman to you?
My fiance.
Are you all still together? Do you all have children?
Actually, we just had a son the day before our birth.
All right. So why are you driving around in a vehicle with drugs?
Honestly, I bought the vehicle 2 days before that. And
All right. Please don't tell me that you bought a vehicle and somebody left their drugs behind. Usually people who use drugs don't leave drugs behind. Usually people who sell drugs don't leave their drugs behind. So let's not do that, okay? So what are you doing driving around with drugs in a vehicle and you all have a child or a child on the way? Because according to the stipulations, there was a car seat in the vehicle and there is a bunch of litter in the vehicle. So yes, speak, please.
Sorry, I don't really have a good explanation for it, ma'am, but once we found out that she was pregnant, I stopped using, so that's all I can do is,
But was she using?
yes, she was.
All right, so that's a problem. So what is his criminal history?
I can grab those. I believe it's mostly misdemeanor, Judge.
All right. So what I can tell what I can tell parties, this I'm assuming is the intent is for it to be a judgment satisfied.
Yes, Your Honor.
It is, Judge.
This is my concern. Number one, is Child Protective Services involved in your life?
Yes, sir.
They are?
Yes, I know.
Recent.
They actually came and saw me last Tuesday at the gym.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if Child Protective Services is in their life, I still have concerns, but maybe Child Protective Services will take care of things.
They already are. They've got her in a home, and there was no, she can't be without supervised
Visits.
person. Yes, ma'am.
Right. So was the baby born positive?
I have had police service. Like I said, he was born and we whisked him away because he was premature. And
Oh yeah, they do testing when babies are born. So your child was probably born positive for meth. So here's my question. Should he be really getting a judgment satisfied, or should he be on probation to be addressing his drug issues?
I believe there's a safety plan through CPS, but he had been booked for his warrant the day after his show.
So what is the safety plan?
I'm not sure about it.
Do we know the safety plan?
The state does not have knowledge of that, Judge.
Does everybody feel comfortable for him to get a judgment satisfied? For a child to be born positive with meth, that appears that there is using close towards the birth. So if y'all still want me to do the judgment satisfied, I'll do it. But I'm asking these questions because CPS or somebody will come to me because I'm going to order no contact with Jessica Guzman and no unsupervised contact with minors. And so they have to come to me and say, Judge, will you please lift this if somebody reads the order, which I don't know if they will.
Judge, the offer was made by the state and was accepted, so I feel bound to it.
All right. So legally, what I can tell you, because I had to do research on this previously, an offer is not valid from the state until it's accepted by the court. That's what the law says. So, but I'm going to find you guilty. I sentence you to 27 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, give you credit for any time served. There's to be no contact with Jessica Guzman. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. And I'll put in CPS compliance, but we'll see what happens. Give you credit for any time served, and the court will show that the judgment is satisfied. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You understand? This is what I'm going to tell you about Child Protective Services. If you have no plans to be in your child's life and do right by your child, don't breeze in and out. Just let your attorney know. I have no plans to do right by my child. Drugs mean more to me than my child, and I'm just going to keep moving. You understand? All right. Thank you. Who's next?